At 1:23 a.m. on April 26, 1986, Reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant in Soviet Ukraine exploded during a safety test. What followed became the worst nuclear accident in history, releasing massive radiation, exposing systemic failures, and permanently altering human, environmental, and political realities. The Chernobyl Nuclear Power Plant was located near the city of Pripyat, built to house workers and their families. Reactor 4 was an RBMK-1000 graphite-moderated reactor, a design that had critical flaws, including a positive void coefficient that made the reactor unstable at low power. On the night of the disaster, engineers attempted a turbine rundown test to determine whether residual momentum could power cooling pumps during a blackout. The test had failed previously. Due to delays, the reactor was kept at low power for extended periods, causing xenon poisoning, which suppressed reactivity. To compensate, operators withdrew most control rods, violating safety protocols. Automatic shutdown systems were disabled. Reactor power dropped dangerously low, then surged uncontrollably when operators attempted recovery. At 1:23:40 a.m., the AZ-5 emergency shutdown button was pressed. Due to a design defect, the graphite tips of the control rods initially increased reactivity instead of reducing it. Power spiked to more than 100 times the reactor's design capacity. Two explosions followed. The first was a steam explosion that destroyed the reactor core. The second, likely caused by hydrogen and graphite ignition, blew off the 1,000-ton reactor lid. The reactor was exposed to the atmosphere, igniting a graphite fire that burned for 10 days. Radioactive material, including iodine-131, cesium-137, and strontium-90, was released across the Soviet Union and Europe. Pripyat was evacuated 36 hours later. Ultimately, over 116,000 people were relocated, with total displacement exceeding 300,000. Firefighters responded without radiation protection. Many received fatal doses within hours. 2 workers died immediately. 28 emergency responders died within weeks from acute radiation syndrome. Long-term health effects remain disputed, though increased thyroid cancer cases were documented, especially among children. A concrete sarcophagus was hastily built by over 600,000 liquidators to contain the reactor. In 2016, a new steel confinement structure was installed to prevent further leakage. The disaster was initially concealed by Soviet authorities. Radiation alarms in Sweden forced public acknowledgement. Chernobyl contributed to sweeping nuclear safety reforms and exposed deep structural weaknesses within the Soviet system. Chernobyl demonstrated how human error, flawed design, and institutional secrecy can combine into irreversible catastrophe. The disaster reshaped nuclear policy, displaced entire communities, and left a lasting radioactive legacy. Its lesson is factual and enduring. Complex technologies demand transparency, accountability, and respect for physical limits.
Narrativia, where words weaves wonders.
Like, share, and follow for more.
This content was generated with the assistance of artificial intelligence for storytelling, narration, and visual presentation purposes. While care has been taken to provide an engaging and informative experience, some elements may be dramatized or simplified. The video is intended for entertainment and general educational use only. Viewers are encouraged to enjoy the presentation and independently verify facts, conduct their own personal research, and form their own conclusions. The creator assumes no responsibility for interpretations or actions taken based on this content. Thank you.